As some of you may know, in my last build video, I made Anthony Edwards and I was very happy how it came out. And as always, when I get done making a new build, it's time to move on to another one, a new NBA player project I can work on. And I sat there and thought on which NBA player would be the most fun to play on and most fun to upload. The answer to that question is literally in the same draft class as Anthony Edwards, Lamelo Ball. On top of it, 6'7", this man has great passing, great shooting, and great finishing. I would love to make a build like that. And that's exactly what we're about to do in this video. Let's go. Hey yo, what's good fellas? It's YRB. We got another 2K video. And I come back to y'all with another build video. And this one I actually might be making. I got Lamelo Ball, as y'all saw from the title / intro and all the other stuff. As always in my build videos, I recommend that you watch it through so you don't miss any important details I try to explain. And also I make 2 versions of the build, one for people who haven't hit starter 3 and one for people who hit starter 3 and plan to go beyond. Basically people who don't play the game much versus people who gonna play the game mode. I got versions for everybody, man. I'm very excited to show y'all this build, so let's get right into it. All right, yo, we're gonna start off by going to create your own build. First name Lamelo, last name Ball. Hand is gonna be right, and jersey number, you know Lamelo Ball jersey number is number 1, but do you know how hard it is to get number 1 in this game and keep it? Every team has one, and if they don't have it, it's already retired, bro. The number I went with was 2, and technically Lamelo Ball did have a number 2, so it's okay, but the number really don't matter that much, man. That was just me being picky. And if you want to use the number 2, go to the Wizards. That's the only team I saw that had a number 2 and allowed me to have it. There's probably other ones, but I just went with the first one I saw. All right, position is gonna be point guard. Height is gonna be 6'7". Weight is gonna be the minimum, which is 180, which is actual weight, and wingspan is gonna be 6'10". This is Lamelo Ball exact stat, so it's pretty cool. All right, y'all, pay attention. This is the build before cap breaking for the people who don't have it, and there's also 2 versions of this build I'm gonna show you near the end. First, let's go to the motions normally. So now the driving layup is gonna be an 85. Lamelo Ball is an amazing finisher, so you're gonna want to get into that paint and do what it do. Driving dunk is gonna be 70. That's gonna be good enough to get some good packages, but you know Lamelo Ball ain't slamming like that, man. He's more like finishing with layups or like passing like that, man. The mid-range shot is gonna be a 91, and that's gonna get you gold set shot specialist, and along with that is gonna be a maxed out 3-pointer, which stops at 85, gets you bronze limited range. It look, you got gold set shot specialist and silver dead eye. Lamelo Ball been going crazy this season, man, so this shot is pretty accurate. I probably would have it higher. If you want a higher shot, you probably would have to lower your wingspan down, but I'm gonna keep the longer wingspan. Now with free throw, I usually go high on free throw, but in recent days I've talked in the conversation, apparently you don't need that high of a free throw. I just do what's good for me, because you know I be having bad luck with free throws, but you can go with a 75 free throw and that'll be fine. But I have heard multiple people say that you can make it with a low free throw. All right, next thing, which is the most interesting thing about this build, the high pass accuracy. You know Lamelo Ball be throwing very flashy passes, and you know it's gonna be high. It's gonna be a 95 pass accuracy. You get a gold bailout, gold versatile visionary, Hall of Fame break starter, and Hall of Fame diamond, man. You know Lamelo Ball always throwing flashy passes, so this gold versatile visionary is gonna help you do that. If you want to throw lob, if you want to throw flashes or like some crazy other passes, it's gonna help you do it. And something else about Lamelo Ball, he has good handles, so it's gonna be a 90 ball handler with this guy. He gets gold handle for days for people who want to ISO. And the speed with Ball is gonna be 75. Now you could go low on this ball handler if you don't care about the handle for days. You could go down to 86 and you'll have more points to do other stuff, but I'm gonna show you at the end all the other options you have with this build. But first I'm gonna go the main way. Now I won't cap, Lamelo Ball is not known for his defense, so his defense is gonna be pretty mid. You're gonna have a 74 perimeter defense, and the steal is gonna be a 73. That's enough to get intercepted on silver and glove on bronze. We go down to the rebounds. You're pretty tall, and the only rebounds you're gonna be getting is defensive rebound when the center ain't there, because the ball will bounce all the way around the court, so you might as well pick it up if you do. So you get a 70 defensive rebound. And last but not least, the speed is gonna be a 85, and the agility is gonna follow with a 80, going all the way up. We move that down, and there we go. Strength, it's not gonna be maxed out. It's gonna be a 68, and that's enough to get you box out beast on bronze and strong handle on silver, along with physical finisher. And the last thing, we're gonna go with 3 ticks, 1, 2, 3, and that's gonna be vertical on 50 58, and the rest of the stuff we can just fill in. Interior defense is going to be a 50. And one more thing, I think it's the offensive rebound. Yeah, and then a few block. There we go, and that's the max out version of this build. Now, if you ain't a fan of the very high pass accuracy, you can go down to 92 and have this. It still have some pretty good passing badges, and you still have Hall of Fame diamond, and you have more points to put it where you want. If you're not a fan of this low strength, you can put the rest on strength, stop it at 73, I recommend, and then you have some other stuff to do with it. If you care about animations, Lamelo ball signature size up takes a 91 ball handling, so if you want to be very accurate, you could do 91 ball handling to get that. But for me, I really don't care about it. I'm gonna just stay at a 90. If you want more finishing to get a gold float game, you can bring this up to 2 and get gold float game with an 88 driving layup, and then you have more, and you can put more into your free throw if you want more free throw, or you can put more to your steal if you want more steal. At this point, you can edit how to build how you want to. It's based all on your playstyle, man. Remember that. However you want to do it is fine, but for me, I'm gonna go the first way with the high pass accuracy just to be accurate to Lamelo. You know I like being accurate. Now let's see what this build is called. We're compared to Derek Harper, DeJounte Murray, and Lamelo Ball. He's literally right there, man. He's literally right there. He's also right here. I finally made the player accurate to how he looks, man. It's about time. Look at him, boy. We got Lamelo Ball, even the comparisons. And this build is called 3-level scoring playmaker. But as I said earlier, this isn't the only way to make this build. Now the next build is the way I'm making it. Let's get into the cap breaker version. The hand is gonna be right. Jersey number, as I explained earlier, is gonna be 2. We move on. Point guard, 6'7" height. The same stats from the last build, basically a 180 weight and now 16 wingspan. Now let me show you how this build is different from the first one. We start with a 92 driving layup all the way right here. So look, we are 1 off from getting layup mix master, and I'm gonna use that 1 cap breaker that you get for free in the season pass this season, and I'll put it right here. So you're gonna save a little bit of points just with that 1. Driving dunk is gonna go all the way to 70, just like the last build. We ain't gonna touch these or go up themselves. The mid range is gonna be a 91, just like the last build. The shooting is pretty much the same. We have a maxed out 3-pointer also, and my free throw is a little bit higher because you know how I like my builds. So if you want to put it lower, you can do that, but for now I'm gonna put it at a 80 free throw. Now the pass accuracy, since we get a +5 cap breakers, I'm gonna stop the pass accuracy. Instead of a 95, I'll stop it at a 90. And what else is gonna be 90 is my ball handling right here. And as I said for the last build, if you want to take this down to an 86, you can, but if you want to go higher and do 91, you can get the Lamelo Ball signature moves and all that. That's how you get it. But for me, I'm gonna go down 1 and stay at 90. I'm fine with that. 75 ball handling so I can get lightning lunch on silver. I will be using my max +1 badge to get it to gold lightning lunch, so I like that. The defense is pretty much gonna be the same. Lamelo Ball ain't the craziest defender of all time. It's gonna be 74, and it still is gonna be 73. Defensive rebound is gonna stop at a 60. I wish I can get it to 70, but with everything else this build has, this is the highest it can go right now, unless you pull some stuff down, which I'm gonna show you later. Speed is gonna be a 85, and the other one, the agility, is gonna follow with a 80 to keep it right there. Strength, move that up to 68. There we go. And vertical is gonna be moved up. It should be 58, something higher than it's supposed to be. Block is a little bit too high. Yup, there it is. And now we move this up to 58, and this becomes 48, and we move this up to 26, and there we go. This is how I'm making the build, but as I said first, there's different ways you can change it. I know some of y'all probably don't want this high driving layup. You can go down to 85 and get most stuff. If you want defensive rebounding to be higher, you get a 70. If you want your strength to be higher, you can go up, get a 73 just by taking that driving layup down. And speed with ball, I think you take it up to a 80. If you do the 80 speed with ball, you'll have more dribble style animations unlocked, but I really don't care about those other animations. I'm fine with the 75, but like I said, it's on you. And I think you unlock 1 takeover when you put this on. I'm trying to see which one it was. Your dribble wizard. I'm not really focused on dribble wizard, man. I'm cool on that. The takeover I'm worried about is a trifecta takeover. You get driving layup boost, 3-point boost, and a mid-range boost with a lethal layup once you maxed it out, and you get a boost to your layups. So I think bucket, this build will be going crazy because, you know, I'm gonna have a higher layup. So the only plus I see going this way is like the higher defensive rebound, which I like a lot. I wish I could get it, man. I really wish I can get it, but hey, I'll take that layup, man, just for the clips. But this is the way I'm making it. This is the build you're gonna see from me on the channel right here. I told you, yeah, +5 in pass accuracy. So remember that you get with cap breakers +5, and you do +1 on your driving layup to get a 93 driving layup, and so you can get layup mixmaster on go. But anyway, let's see what this build is named, and I like the name a lot. That's actually one of the reasons I just locked in with the build, because hey, I like that name. I even got the Lamelo ball on this one too, and the name of this build is Offensive Architect. I ain't never seen that name in the 2K right now. I ain't seen it yet. I may have looked over it like in the lobbies and stuff, but I haven't played with one or none of that. So this is the first time seeing this name. I hope y'all like that build video of the Lamelo ball. If you like that build video, I have another one with somebody in the same class as him, Anthony Edwards. You gotta check that build out if you want to be dunking on folks and stuff, man. But anyway, I'm YRB, and I'm out.